Hi, welcome to the House of Parker. I am very glad that you are here today. My friend Joy from Organized with Joy tagged me in a Q&A video, a get to know me, and so that's what this video is about today. I love these kind of things. I think they're lots of fun. Gives you a chance to get to know me a little better. And my dog Fable is in my lap. I don't know if you can see her, so she's holding my paper. Because I'm old school. I have to have a piece of paper. I can't. The print on the phone is just a little too much for me. So, and I'm always on my phone, so I try not to be as much anymore. Anyway, that was more than you asked for. So, anyway, sit down, grab a cup of coffee, iced tea, whatever your favorite beverage is, and let's answer these questions. Are you just as excited as I am? All right, well, let's get into it. Okay, so question number 1. What is your full name? Well, most people know what my name is for my YouTube channel. My name is Tanya. My last name is Parker. My full name is Tanya Denise Parker. Excuse me. So yes, I try to be a little bit private on YouTube, but you know, I don't want to overshare. Most people know what my name is, and so that's not a big deal. So Tanya Denise Parker. Question number 2, how old are you? I am 49. I just turned 49 this year. I'm looking forward to 50, believe it or not. I'm going to go into 50 as a better year for me, and so I'm kind of looking forward to it. So I'm like, bring it. Let's get this done. I love, I'm not sad or upset the fact that I'm getting older. I don't like the slowing down part, but I really don't mind. It's, you know, I feel like it's a unique opportunity, and most people don't get to grow old, and so that is my goal in life, is to grow old. So I'm going to do it the best way that I can. So I'm going to try to be more healthier next year. So I'm going to go to when my birthday comes in July, I'm hoping that things will be a lot better for me. So that's my goal. Number 3, what is your zodiac sign? Well, I'm really not into astrology or anything like that, but my sign is Cancer, and I read just a little bit about it, and I guess they're emotional. So that would be me. So, but like I said, I don't follow that to a T. And according to, I think I forgot what my husband is, but according to our 2 signs, we're not compatible. But we've which I find funny because we've been married for 31 years. So I think we're compatible. Question number 4. What is your height? Well, I thought I was 5'3". They took my height at the doctor's office just last month, and I am 5'2 3/4". So I'm pretty short. You know, can you just give me that little quarter there? Because I could use all the help I can get. So 5'2 3/4". Okay, question number 5. Where were you born? I was born in Bakersfield, California. I have actually lived there. I grew up there. So I lived there pretty much most of my life until I moved. And yeah, just a little, well, the town has really grown a lot. I've seen many changes over the years. So it's been fun kind of watching it blossom. But it's kind of crazy busy there now. Okay, sorry. I'm going to be going on chasing rabbits and tangents here. Okay. Question 7. Let's just focus on the questions at hand. Question number 7. Where did you go to college? I went to community college. I went to Bakersfield College. You know, that's where I was born and raised. and just a community college. It's really a good one, and it's quite large too. It's lots of students online and in person and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty big for a community college. People around the world attend. What did you study? Well, my reason for going to college was I wanted to get into criminology. I love anything that has to do with law and order. And so at one time when I was little, growing up, I wanted to be a lawyer, but I didn't think I could do that. So I went in to be a criminal justice major and took most of the classes and loved it, enjoyed it. It was great. I like learning new things. I love all the CSI stuff, stuff like that. I almost graduated with that degree in that study. For some reason, I decided to go into preschool. I became a preschool teacher. So I got a certificate in early childhood development. For many years, 15, 20 years, I've worked in preschool. I figured, I'm really not sure of the change because I really enjoyed criminology, but that's just where my path took me. So, number 9, what is your biggest fear? Well, I have an irrational fear of clowns. I don't know if it's a childhood trauma or because of the Stephen King books I read, or because of how they're portrayed on TV, or because they're wearing makeup or masks, so it's like the fear of the unknown. I will have nightmares to this day. Halloween's kind of hard, especially with it. But I'm okay. I survived. With that, I don't like mimes either because they remind me of clowns. I don't know why. It just... Anyway, so I have an irrational fear of clowns. I guess a real fear is, losing my family, I guess. Something bad happening like that. But clowns, Okay. Question number 10. What is your favorite Starbucks drink? Well, I haven't been to Starbucks in a long time because we have a local I skipped a question. Let's back up. We'll get back to Starbucks. Okay, so question number 6. Where do you live? I now live in Texas. We moved here about 3 years ago, and we absolutely love it here. It is the greatest thing. The town is wonderful. The Texas hospitality is true. It's a smaller town than where we used to live, and it's got the small town charm. I mean, no place is perfect, but it is the best thing we ever did. So we absolutely love living here. Okay, so now let's get back to Starbucks. There's not a Starbucks near me since I moved here. It's on the other side of town, but there's 2 local coffee shops here that I frequent because one is real close and then there's one that's a little further down but closer than the Starbucks. My favorite drink is a London Fog, and I guess you can also get that at Starbucks. Maybe the Starbucks started it. I don't know. So when I used to go to Starbucks, my favorite drink was caramel macchiato, hot. I love that. But I am diabetic, so I do have to stay away from all the sugar stuff now. So usually if I'm by a Starbucks, I get like an iced green tea or a hot green tea. So, but my favorite drink used to be a caramel macchiato, and now my favorite drink is the London Fog. Yummy, yummy. Now I want one. Those are yummy. Okay, so let's get back to question 11, I guess. What is your favorite food? Mexican. Oh my gosh. If you have watched my channel long enough, I'm always talking about tacos. Love me some tacos. You know, it was meant to be for me to be in Texas because they are anything Mexican food, but mainly tacos is my favorite thing in the world. Question number 12 is, are you a good cook? Well, I think so. I have actually been told that I am, and I always say I haven't killed anybody yet, so I guess I'm pretty good. But I've been cooking for a long time because, like I said, I've been married for 31 years, and we have 3 adult children, and I had to learn on my own how to cook. So I have improved over the years, I have been told. I'll take that as a compliment. But I've been told, so I think I'm pretty good. I've had some disaster meals and things just don't turn out, so, but that just kind of happens. I'm not really good with like spur of the moment on the fly stuff. I'm really good with having a recipe in front of me and then tweaking a recipe, but I'm not, sometimes I try to throw things together and it turns out great and sometimes it doesn't. So as long as I have a recipe instructions to follow, I think I do pretty good. Okay, question 13. What's my favorite place in the world? Well, I'm a homebody, so I guess you could say that my favorite place in the world is my home with my family. But that sounds kind of cliche and, you know, kind of sappy, I know, but that's the truth. But my favorite place to be is the beach. I love the beach. I love the sound of the water, the waves. I love the feel of the sand on my feet, the fresh, cool air. You know, the saltiness. I just, the beach is my absolutely favorite place. So that would be my favorite place besides home. So question 14 is, if you were a Disney princess, who would you be? Well, it has been a very long time since I have had to think about a Disney princess. So I looked up to see all the princesses because I know there's some new princesses. And I think the one, because I saw the movie Brave, but it was a long time ago. I've watched most of the princess movies and Disney movies because, you know, working in preschool, that's all they talk about. So I think my favorite, so if I was to be a princess, I think the one I relate to the most is Meridia from Brave. I think I'm saying her name right. Because she believes that if you don't like the story, you can write your own. And I truly believe that. You know, you can do that in your life. So I think that's why I feel like I relate to her a little bit more. Also, she was determined to carve her own path in life. And growing up, I was determined I was going to do that, carve my own path. I wasn't going to follow somebody else's, and I was going to make my own path. And so I think I did that. And she also believes that it's possible to change your fate. And I do believe that. I do believe that you, just because it's been in the family, I believe it can stop with you and you can change your fate. I absolutely believe that. And you can do it without compromising your values and your integrity. And that's what I liked about Meridia. And that with enough training and determination, you can hit any target you choose. I love that. I love that about her. So Meridia from Brave would be the, if I could be a Disney princess, that's who I would be. So, okay, so what is your favorite TV show? Well, I don't really have a favorite because I watch a variety, but I love crime shows. CSI, Law and Order, Unsolved Mysteries, all that stuff. The true crimes, stories, documentaries, stuff like that. So I'm into all those. Even I listen to Audible and Spotify, and I listen to podcasts that have to do with crime stories. So that's my favorite. I don't have a particular favorite TV show, except for Downton Abbey. That was pretty good. So that's a favorite. It's a little bit more wholesome than some of the crime shows I watch. Oh well. Okay. Let's move on. What is your favorite thing about YouTube? Well, the favorite thing about YouTube is the community and the people I have met along the way on this journey. It is a heck of a roller coaster ride, and there are days where I'm just like, I am so done. I'm not doing this anymore. But I have a group of friends, and I have a really good friend that I can vent to, and they're very supportive, and they help me, come down a notch and not make any rash decisions. I think if you can get into a nice community group that's very supportive, because we all have the same goals, we all have the same channels, but we all have different personalities, and that's what I love about it, that we can all do the same thing, but we have our own spin on it, and I enjoy that. I love all the personalities, and I like, the support, I guess, is, the community is what I'm trying to say. That's my favorite thing about it. I think it's important if you, when you do YouTube. I didn't realize it in the beginning, but now that I have that, it's like, wow, I'm glad. I'm glad that I have a great support group. Excuse me. Okay, and so the last question is, why should someone subscribe to my channel? Well, I hope to be inspiring and motivating, just like everybody else. I would like, well, I hope that you see the real life, that it's all just not, a bed of roses. And I like to share the good, the bad, the ugly. And I hope that inspires somebody, motivates them, or challenges somebody. I hope to be like a friend. I hope to help you. And I don't have small kids anymore, but I've been there, done that. So I kind of hope I'm able to share my life with you. Maybe I can help you along the way. And just, be a friend. If you need a friend, I hope that you just find my channel, just, that somebody that you can look up to, somebody you can relate to. I always try to be relatable. I hope that I can always stay relatable. And so, if you like to see me struggle with power tools and wall decor, that's the place for you to be. Everybody loves my little doggie. Babel's always, I think she's the star of my videos. So if you would like to see more Fable, you can subscribe to my channel as well. Shameless plug, I know. Anyway, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you got a chance to get to know me a little more. I don't know who to tag in this, so I'm just going to leave it open to whoever would like to do this. Feel free. I will have the questions down below in the description box, and I might tag a couple of people, but like I said, I'm going to leave it open for whoever. So let me know if you enjoy these kind of things, if you would like to see more of these. If you have any more questions for me, please feel free to ask. And as always, I will see you in the next one.